number. That is, if the two conditions are true, the statement will get true. And in the true conditions get false. In those conditions also we get true. Remaining the two conditions, like first one is true and the second one is false, and in the third one the first one is false and the second one is true. In these two conditions we will get false. Remaining these two, only first one and the last one will get true. We have to remember that the first we get, if the two conditions are true, we get the output true, and in the last, if you get both are false, we will get true. These are the two tables, and I am now going to explain a small example about tautology. Implies Q and Q implies R. So this was the question. Now I will solve that. And P implies Q and Q implies R. So now I will write the statements. False. We can write as our wish. Now I wrote here in the first one, I wrote first 4 are true and the next 4 are false, and in the second one I wrote 2 true, true false, 2 true and true false, and in the third one I wrote 1 true and 1 false, and 1 true, 1 false, true false, true false. As your wish, we can write anyway. And here P implies Q, so we have to take these two tables, these two columns. As I mentioned, as I said before, these two are true. It implies if the both conditions are true, we get true. And in the second one also both are true, so true. In the third one, the first condition is true and the second one is false. As I mentioned before, if the condition first one is true and the second one is false, we have to write false. So in this one I will write false, and here is also same false, and here false and true. Here the first one is false and the second one is true, so I will write true. And the same before, so true, and these are false, so I will write true. And coming to the Q and R, these two, C implies, so these two conditions are true, so I will write true. And first one is true and the second one is false, so I will write false. And first one is false and second one is true. In those conditions the output will come true, and false, so true, and true also gets true, and true, false, and false, true, and last false, so false. And now we have to observe these two columns. Here we get AND operator, AND logic. AND logic, as Joel said, that if the two conditions are true, the output will come true. In the remaining cases, like true, false, true, false, only if the two conditions we get true, the output will come true. In the remaining all these cases we get false. So by seeing this, I will write those last table. True, true, false, true, false, true, true, false, true, and true. So I wrote an example, not about tautology. Sorry. So this was the example. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. I am R. Pawan Kumar from Team 12. Now I am explain Unit 3 Mfcs in binomial theorem. Find the coefficient of x power 9 y power 3 in the equation of x plus 2y whole square. And we know that binomial theorem formula. Anyone can say that? Okay. X plus y whole power n is equal to x plus y whole power n is equal to sigma n is equal to 0 to infinity NCR x power n minus r into y power r. And we know that values x is equal to x and y is equal to 2 by n is equal to 12 and substitute the values in the equation 1. And we have to find out the equation and 12CR and 12CR x power 12 minus r and 2 r. Sigma r is equal to 0 to infinity 12CR x power 12 minus r, and here we divide the terms 2 power r into y power r, and we have to find out the x power 9 into 3 power y power 3. X power 9 is equal, and coming to the value r is equal to 3, and the r value substitution in equation 1. Well, okay, 12C3 2 cube x power 12 minus 3 r value is equal to 3 y power 3, and here 12 minus 3 9, 12C3 2 cube x power 9 into y power 3, here 12C3 into 2 cube, and the value is 220 into 2 cube, and the final answer is 2 cube means 8, 220 into 8 is equal to 1760, and the coefficient of the x plus 2y whole square is equal to 1760. Thank you.